on the side, which seems superfluous to the rest of the assembly. However, one of the benches back here seems like it has a number of strange objects on them. They look like joint valves of some kind, but it's hard to say what they are from back here without picking them up. And of course, directly adjacent to you is a crate where it looks like finished versions of these rifles are being stacked.
Wow. Hey, Zemek, I want you to step out that door to the north and be a distraction. When you're distracting the guard, I'm gonna run out and cold cock him.
Okay, sure, no problem. So I take this door, right?
No, other one.
This one?
Yeah. Step out of that door and be a distraction.
All
All
right.
right. So I take a step out the door. I take a few steps out. I turn over to this security guard over here, and I'm like, "Hey, I think the workers over there are starting to act up again."
All right. So would you like to roll me some mind deception?
Um, okay. I do have mind. I guess I do have to buy a gift. How do you buy? You can buy a gift with the XP, right? It's a 5 or 10.
With 4 experience points, you can buy a D4 in any skill, and then 8
Gotcha.
experience
To buy
points.
skills individually as well.
Gotcha. Um. Okay. Could I quickly, as I have 4 XP, could I quickly buy a D4 in deception?
Yes, I'll allow it. It's fine.
Okay.
And of quick note, the things that you have set next to appear to be bottling tables. They
Bottling
appear to
tables.
be filled with sort of triangular perfume bottles, filled with orange substance.
Uh,
Uh,
Hold on 1 second. Just give me one moment. Gotta figure out how this. To
Well, I feel bad now. I sent the guy with the least showmanship skills out there.
yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, should have been Dante, but
Well, I got my own thing to do at the
at
moment.
least if he fails, he's still suspicious.
You can also
Okay.
use presence to make a distraction, but then it's a belligerent kind of distraction. Hey, look at me! I'm being distracted. I'm being a diversion.
Right. So, okay, you said mind, deception,
Yep. Do you have anything else that helps?
mind, deception. Let me just double check it
It's
quickly.
deceit, not deception. But hey,
Deceit. Okay, sorry.
no worries.
Nope, that's all I got.
All right, roll it.
4.
See, and you were worried.
Oh no, it's a tie.
Well, he has more
What?
successes.
Yes, and you are wearing a disguise as well.
Yep.
Yes,
So
I
he
am.
sort of raises his eyebrow and goes, "Huh? What's going on? Let me give him a talking to again." You
Okay.
step out.
I want to sneak up behind him while he's distracted and punch him in the back of the head.
All right. Go ahead and make me a roll of punching in the back of the head.
Okay.
He is taken off guard. I'm wondering
Yeah.
what sort of penalty that would apply here.
I'm so glad we got all that boxing. He still gets to dodge, but I just get the D8.
All right, perfect. He does have a small bit of dodge.
Yeah, I guess the hurricane hasn't happened yet.
Oh wow, he he was ready for something.
But I have tied, and you're distracted. So
That is correct.
So that is a hit for a mere. I'm trained in boxing. I'm sure to die. Hold on. Well, doesn't matter. Okay, I hit him for 3 points of damage. Bam!
All right, this is the point where he tries to soak with his rough outfit. He only soaks one, so he's gonna have to go panicked.
Okay, so that didn't take him out, so he's panicked.
Yes.
Okay, crap. What does he do on his turn?
I will have to figure that out in 1 second.
No, let's let it ride. Crap.
Do
So close.
All right. So that out of the way. So he is panicked and he's going to yell and go, "What the hell? Ah, we got somebody! They're striking again!" And that'll start to draw attention. But of course, that was just one sort of thing to try to call out and warn people. He is, of course, scared of what just happened, so he is going to move up and away. He's going to try hiding behind the vat.
Are those open vats?
Yes, they are.
I mean, how
I
else
hate
is
There's
one of
no-
those going to be the Joker?
There's unfortunately, though, no metal gantry above it without safety railings.
I know. I am gonna
So
hate.
close.
I am going to hate myself so much.
Yeah, you're going to make your own rival, your own villain, and
Finally.
find your ward in here.
And I guess it would be worth covering how far we can actually move in these scenarios. I am thinking of saying about 5 meters is appropriate for a move.
You can usually move 3. You can move 3 meters, no questions asked. To move more than that's athletics checks.
Yeah. So I'm happy moving that guy out there for the moment, and I'll make checks in the future. I'm also going to shift over to Euclidean and turn off the grid now. So this way we have freedom of movement.
Yeah, the grid's good for making maps, and then you usually get rid of it after.
Yeah, I just didn't turn it off yet. So here we go. It's naked. Oh, it's
I
terrible.
feel like I'm floating in space now. There's no structure.
There's no grounding. The rules of reality have been broken.
Time space has been broken.
And people are getting ready and coming into initiative on the bad guy's turn. It is now good guy's turn.
I think it's time for us to GT to FO.
I can't leave, not without go. We have to find we have to liberate the innocent people. I would like to move to here.
Okay, that's
That's
perfectly fine.
I'm gonna regret this. Okay, and your arm. Well, actually, you didn't get your gun out because you just called for help and ran. So your gun's not out yet, is it?
That's right. Other people might be getting their guns out.
I'm going to struggle with you.
All right, Struggle Buggle. Go ahead and give me a roll. He is going to dodge you because he does not have a defense at the moment. He
Okay,
does
I have
not
an idea.
struggle very well.
Okay, wow. I feel bad for what I'm about to do. First of all, that's 2 points of damage.
All right, so time
You're
for
gonna
him
throw
to
him in the
try to
vat.
soak it again.
And I can drag you and throw you in the acid bath.
All right. The vats are a little high, but you do enough damage to knock him out, and you are able to chuck him up into the vats, and you hear a sploosh, and you don't hear much after that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Oh
ahead
my
and just put an
God.
X on him for the moment.
I feel
All right,
I
so-
feel bad.
All right, so Griff, you're telling me on these tables are a bunch of bottles with this orange stuff in it,
Correct.
and I know that this stuff is really dangerous.
As far as people have told you, do you want to take a drink?
And I don't want to take a drink. I want to run up to the table, grab one of these bottles, and throw it over here.
All right, so you go ahead and throw it at the door. Are you gonna try actually throwing it at the security guy or just the door?
I'm gonna assume an area of a. Well, yeah, I'm fine. I'll check it at the security guard.
Okay, so he has a gun out.
We don't actually have line of sight, right? Because that door is closed.
Is this door
Yeah,
closed?
it would be closed. You are correct. So you would be just throwing at the door at the moment.
Right. So,
Yeah, I
would
assumed it was
put-
closed because he'd be doing all this shit in front of this guy.
Yeah.
So basically, what I want to do is I just want to make sure there's a puddle of this orange crap in front of the door.
Okay, that's fair enough. Go
Lobbing
ahead
stuff's
and roll
usually
me some
athletics.
throwing. Yeah, body athletics.
And that's good enough for a ranged die of D8.
Oh, right, because it's at a distance, so he has opposition.
Right.
Range doesn't matter much.
Well, you still beat the range die, so I guess it lands right there.
Draw shape. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a little bit of orange on the map
So,
here.
yep, you throw like a girl, but it lands where it needs to. I probably
There we
shouldn't
go.
have said that.
There's now a splotch of orange on the floor, and it's on the floor. It doesn't do anything dramatic whatsoever right now.
Well, I'm sure. Well, I'm over by the acid vat. Never has acid smelled so sweet. 'Cause it's all
Yeah,
lavender.
and I'm still kind of half of like I still don't get what the big deal with this orange crud is, but okay, I guess it's dangerous.
Well, when you come over here and see the jump cut to the anatomy skeleton that we bought at the medical store floating around in the dry ice water, like it's a 1920s cereal.
Dante.
I was gonna say the Joker story is that he falls into that shit and gets sucked out to that pipe that you guys keep mentioning out into the lake, the river, and it messes him up. That's how he becomes the Joker.
Yeah, that's not. This guy's no Joker.
Anyway, I was doing something before these two jokers came up with their plan. Is there any chance I could get like a minute before all this shit starts?
What would you be interested in having done before them?
I was gonna talk to these people.
Okay, so you can kind of approach one of them, and what do you do?
I was gonna look over his shoulder. What they got you doing today?
Same as every day, just shaving off the wood here, putting in the shape. Doing what do they have you doing? Wait, do you work? Wait a second. You don't look like one of them. I don't remember anyone with claws like that.
What do you mean? What are you saying? I'm gonna raise my voice like intimidating.
I'm sorry. You must be new. I hadn't seen you before.
I
Sorry.
mean, did you even want to be here?
I mean, I have to be here. I have to pay off the debt. And about that time, you of course hear shouts and glass.
That's fine. That's literally all I needed to hear. It means rescuing these people isn't gonna save them. So, because there's somebody else holding a debt over their head, which means that their families or whatever is threatened. So just getting them out of here, they're probably not going to want to escape, and they're probably not going to be helped by escape. So that's a different problem. That's an entirely larger problem. If it wasn't that, I was going to try and help them out, but that's not going to help them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Alright.
all the
So what are you
shouting.
gonna do right now?
How far did you say? 3?
Rafferty said 3. We'll start going with 3.
Okay, 3 gets me there.
I mean, the athletics roll is free. You could just make the athletics.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
you're assuming I can make the athletics. Was that body or speed in athletics? Body and athletics?
Speed athletics.
Speed and
All
athletics.
of it.
Body, speed, and athletics. Okay. Body, speed.
That's enough for 10. So 7 more.
Alright. And I guess I'll have the shotgun pulled out.
Oh snap! All right. So you walk up with the shotgun, nice and ready. It is now their turn.
And as a matter of flavor, I'm gonna point it at the acid vat.
Ooh yeah. 1 second. Gonna copy. Gonna paste. Okay, so if this guy
I just
wants
had
to
a horrible thought. You have psycho water, can't
Sorry, you broke up in the middle of after you said psycho.
you? Have psychokinesis, which means you can move.
You broke up again after you said move.
You can move liquids with your mind.
No, I guess technically, I guess I could levitate liquid. I don't have any liquid-specific things. Like, I have fire and electricity-specific. I don't have any liquid-specific.
Don't you have the ability to throw things?
Yeah, I've shove.
Yeah, it comes to the point of applying just a little bit of logic of, well, if you can shove people and
Well, that's why I was
acid weight,
saying.
then you can shove water.
Well, that's why I was saying levitation, because I could just like
Yeah.
levitate a
no.
pool and it'll fall out as acid rain on somebody, I guess.
The ability to throw things is called poltergeist. It starts at level 3.
Yeah. But usually that's like small objects. I don't know, 2 kilograms.
2 kilograms of acid.
Yeah, but I mean that's a
That's
real
quite a bit.
roundabout way to do it when I could just shotgun the container on the side they're facing.
Also true, but I don't know how your telekinesis skill compares to your shotgun.
My telekinesis skill, I mean, yeah, is very much stronger, but my power die is also down to a D4. One more fail, I'm done for this session.
I hear ya.
Alright, this guy is going to go ahead and try to run and see what all the trouble's about. He doesn't get too far, so he's going to try it again.
I'm also trying to be as mundane as possible sometimes.
I hear ya.
For those of you at home trying to figure out how I did any of those magic tricks in my stunts, not one of them was performed with magic. They were all tricks.
Alright. One of the guys behind a large stack of sacks towards the back comes running around the corner to try to find you and sees you.
It was almost a rhyme.
Let's see. This one here is within... Well, he has to step out. He's going to go ahead and step straight out into this, and it splashes on his boots.
Oh my god!
Ah! He looks down and seems a little confused and maybe a little troubled. But he is not doing anything about it. However, there is something he will do. He will attack this person. Or this one. No, this one has a shotgun.
Remember, we're also dressed like security guards.
That is true. So, he might have to actually see through the deception first, or see what is happening. So what does he have to kind of question what's happening here and see through the disguises?
Taking a focus turn, you can roll mind and observation.
That sounds good to me,
And
actually.
you can make all of us roll our disguise skills.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask for that. I'd like you three to roll your disguise skills versus this
That's-
guy.
Mind, deceit, an extra D12 if you have disguise, and we get an extra D8 because we're wearing the right uniform.
That is correct.
But this is a duel, so we might actually be in trouble.
Performance. I am acting the part. So
No, performance is on stage. Disguise is the ability to pretend to be.
it says the game master may give you a bonus D12 and other rolls as well, if theatrically somehow would help.
Yes, I am acting.
I am acting the role of a guard, am I not? I am performing the
one
role of a
success.
guard.
I will allow it for now. Dante needs everything he can get. It's okay.
I mean, this is a public performance, is it not?
Alright, so Zamek, your disguise at least seems solid at the moment. Claudia's yours is wearing thin because you literally just threw someone into a vat. And Dante, you are also in the clear. So he is looking at Claudia, and he is holding up one of the acid guns and pointing it at you and going, "Hold it right there, I don't recognize you."
You have focus, you can interrupt.
He is going to hold it and interrupt at a later point if you choose to do something stupid.
Okay.
Okay, and that leaves you hear the door over here open up. This one. And I will reveal a small bit of that area. There's the guard.
I think you guys bit off a bit more than we could chew.
And that is all that has happened so far.
Like I said, I think it's time for us to GT to FO.
Is it good guy turn?
Yes, it is good guy turn. I'm sorry, I thought I made that clear. My bad.
Okay, guys, I'm being watched, so I'm gonna wait for
All right. Well, I think I've had about enough excitement for one night. So I'm gonna do the sensible thing, and I'm gonna. Can I do a stunt to dash out of this building?
Yes, you could go ahead and move and then dash.
All right. Do I have to roll for anything?
Body speed and athletics.
Yep. And so you basically do it twice. First time gets you 10. Second time will get you another 10.
Body speed. Uh,
If my interpretation of this is correct, 2 successes, you can move across the block. If you're using a map, you can move up to 30 meters on the scramble. So yeah, if on the scramble, if you roll real well on that, you can just be out of there.
Well, isn't the gate closed?
2 successes.
That is correct. The gate is closed at the moment. All right, so go ahead and move basically 30, I think.
So wait, I was over here. Give me one moment. Is it control? You said
Yes.
oh, okay.
You can also hold your token and right-click with it, and that'll also help out too if you're trying to measure where you're going. You can click multiple times to create waypoints. It's real nice.
All right. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna run right out this door and run into this dude right here.
Yep, he is standing out there, and he looks like he is also huffing and panting, and looks like he is heading in this direction.
And as soon as he comes out, I'm going to pretend like I belong here, and I'm go, "What's going on?"
You are huffing and out of breath. You are dazed. Give yourself a purple icon. He goes, I don't know. I heard screaming.
Alright, I got a plan. I got something stupid to do.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
These
How's
tables
it
still have a number of those vials and bottles and whatnot on them, right?
correct?
Gonna roll something stupid. 4 successes. That's good enough. Psychokinesis, what's the name of the thing? Poltergeist. Poltergeist 3. Gonna
Yes.
hurl one of the bottles at him.
I believe he does in fact get to defend.
Yep.
And I think he will actually counterattack, but that'll only counterattack the bottles flying at him.
Yes, shoot the bottle out of there. That'll not spray liquid all over you.
1, 2, and 3. So he has 3d6 to try doing this. Which is better than other things. He got a 6.
Oh, hold on a
That is
sec.
versus your 7s and 8s.
I gotta re-roll that D6 as a D4 just to see if it's the right. See if that doesn't go away. It doesn't. Good.
But a poltergeist object does damage no matter what, so he just takes 3 points.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
then, yeah.
And
So
then
you couldn't beat your technical knowledge of psychokinesis with spraying acid into the air, and the green stuff will come out and will start bubbling the concrete beneath.
well, that's the thing, though. There's no evidence that I did that because from my next trick, I'm going to
I
try.
should probably go ahead and resolve his damage first. It is damage 3, correct?
That's correct.
Just only damage, no extra bonuses. Okay. So he is going to go ahead and soak with 1d6 plus 1d8. I did that wrong. There we go. He soaks 1 and then soaks the other 2 by becoming panicked.
Alright, I am just going to shout, "What is this place? Fucking haunted or something?" I was gonna try and frighten him, but he's already frightened, so there's no real use in that. Well, I guess there's this other guy over here. So yeah, I'll shout that out with, I guess, the intent of frightening this guy over here, who would have just seen that happen to this guy over here.
Okay, he is a distance away, so there will be a d8 bonus on his side. And that, of course, will be a stunt to try to do so.
Yep, that's why I did it at the end.
So he has 3d6 and 1d8.
But I rolled an 8.
He does pretty well, but you do make him cower in fear as well.
Yes, this place is haunted.
And this guy will go ahead and spend his focus right now to go ahead and retreat into here.
Nope, you're panicked. You don't have focus.
He got hit in the middle of that.
Yep, that means you lost your focus. Should have just shot me.
Should've. Well, he wasn't thinking. Well, so I believe that is all of yours turn, correct?
Yes.
I have not gone yet.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I
you
was waiting for
haven't,
the-
right. Well, he's not pointing at you anymore.
I am going to guard and run north.
Alright, running. Hello. Well, you're face to face with him now, and he
Yep.
has a gun.
I know. I'm done.
Okay. So let's see. Bad guy's turn. This guy. Gonna roll himself 3d6. He will no longer be dazed. He's not quite paying full attention to you. He's just going up to this door. This guy is panicked, so he's going to retreat here. And then guard.
Yeah, wait a second.
this
If he
guy-
was panicked by something that's itself invisible.
I will assume that as long as he gets out of the room or out of where he imagines the threat is.
Okay, I was like, that's a confusing little roundabout there. I'm
As
frightened.
long
might
as he
not-
can make himself feel better is going to be my statement.
And from a role-playing point of view, he might not go back in the...
Alright, so that leaves this guy. He is going to no longer be dazed, but he is now face to face with you. But he has a gun, so he will go ahead and try to quickly shoot at you because he's heard the splashes and noises.
I'm unarmed, so you're going to shoot unarmed.
He could try to scare you.
I mean, it's up to you. You're just going to shoot. I mean,
Yeah, I know. I just have to think of the scenario he's in.
I ran right at him, so he might shoot me.
Yeah, at the very least, that is threatening enough for him to do so.
Okay, because normally I can only dodge. Because I'm trained in boxing, so I'm going to counterattack your...
He may very well be about to make a terrible mistake, but he doesn't know it
He
yet.
has made a terrible mistake.
Not as terrible as he imagined, so that is still a big mistake.
That is a 4-point punch, 3-point punch to your face.
Okay, if it was 4, he was about to be overkilled.
No, it's only 3. It's only a jab.
So let's see if he soaks any
Unless
of
I
it
think
first.
my favorite use is jab, and I'm not doing that.
He tries to tap panic, but then he goes down. He's out.
1 punch. Yes, all that boxing training's paying off today.
Yeah, it's just one punch, man.
These people around here are staring in the direction of this and are sort of flabbergasted. Let's see. So that was his turn, and that was your reaction to it. So I believe that goes back to heroes.
We've got to get everybody out of here.
How are you gonna do that?
Real quick, where did this guy go?
He disappeared back into the room. You've never really had a whole lot of clear sight of him. He was just kind of in the
Oh,
doorway.
okay. I just assumed that the square was the size of the room. Okay.
I want to destroy this facility. I'm looking at this machine. I would like to spend a focus turn and examine the machine to see if I can sabotage it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me some mind observation academics.
And while you're
Also-
rolling that, I want to
Your
point
friend
out.
identified it earlier.
I want to point out that while you're sabotaging this machine, we haven't explored the whole facility. So if there are children still here, maybe don't do that immediately.
Well, I'm just going to roll 1 success to see, like, is there a valve I can turn or something like that to make this back up or something?
Right. Go ahead and roll.
I
Mind
have
academics
mere 1
observation.
success.
Oh, there we go. 1 success. Your friend before said that this was some sort of machine that could create fertilizer or cement. Fertilizer would be flammable, and in some cases, maybe even explosive.
Should we be shooting guns in here?
Probably not.
But we're gonna.
There are a number of controls for each of these sections of the apparatus, but you don't necessarily know exactly how it works, it seems.
Are we still? Well, that was.
Right, so you are focused at the moment.
Yeah. Is that blue?
Yes, blue will be focus. Dante, what do you
I
plan to
am
do?
gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have it fling from this table over to this doorway. So let me make the roll. Ignoring the first die, because I gotta re-roll that. Damn it! Does the success that the power die goes down to nothing with still go off?
The power still works. You just can't use it.
Okay, it's gonna
Right.
fling that way, hitting nothing, but smashing against the wall there. I'm gonna say, "What the fuck is going on in here?" I'm gonna fire off one of my shotgun bullets at the table that all these things are flying off at.
Okay, so you are going for dramatic effect and raising a ruckus. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, selling the decoy.
Okay. So let's see. Zamek, what are you planning to do? Your first thing that you do is you no longer become dazed. You have one action.
I mean, well, I basically got to wait to see what these two are going to decide to do.
If you had another
This
action, you could have taken focus, but you were dazed, so
this car next to me, what kind of car is it? Can I just get inside and like
you
wait?
could hop inside it, but you don't have any keys.
Oh, there's no keys. There's no key in the ignition or whatever.
No, nobody
Um,
here is that stupid, unlike last time.
okay, so then I am going to pretend like I belong, and I'm going to walk up behind this guy and check out what he's doing.
All right. So, uh, everyone else's turn. Let's see what happens. Do you hear a door opening? Someone walks out. What is going on out here? What's all this nonsense? Get back to work.
Oh,
And you
there he
see
is.
a donkey in a rather strapping business suit with a little flower lapel on his shoulder. Why is that man on the ground? Who are you? I didn't hire you.
This place is haunted! Come on, other guard guy, back me up.
Jennifer, get out here. I'm going to go ahead and give me 1 second to do. Someone else will go ahead and walk out. To do a very finely dressed lady with a scary face, an armadillo. She is looking around and she is choosing to guard. And she holds up a hand over to the person behind her, and goes, "Stay back. They will be, he will be let out soon. Maybe he'll deal with this." Let's see. Who do we have here? You were guarding, so you are going to step back out. 3 meters. And the lady in black is still over here within 12 meters. That is a little bit too far. So he is going to go ahead and choose to guard right now, just in case something's about to happen. This guy going to step back out, and he's going to go ahead and stay guarded. This guy is going to go ahead and take a focus turn. He has his hands up on the door, and he has pulled out a key for the padlock on it. And he is looking back at you, Zamek, and he goes, "I want to stand back. I'm waiting for the whistle."
All right, so then I take a step to the side of this door right here.
Yeah, don't want to get in his way when he gets out.
Should be something to see, huh?
Oh, you bet. If they're raising trouble like last time, we're gonna have to get a whole fresh batch.
How
And
often
with
does this?
that, we'll go to the hero's turn.
I have focus and got to my next turn. I have mighty action.
Indeed, you do.
I'm going to move to the machine, sabotage the valve to make it. I guess we're just going to. Well, actually, you said it was inflammable. You said it was flammable. Is it going to explode or is it just going to catch fire?
You don't know. You're not smart enough.
All right. Crap! I came here to rescue people, not beat up Mr. One.
Although you are incentivized to figure out who he is.
Well, I don't know he's Mr. Wonderful. He's not wearing a big W on his chest.
They are regarding him as the
He
boss,
actually is.
and everyone's
He has
regarding
a
him as the
nice
boss,
big
though.
W.
Okay.
Over his heart.
I'm going to move to here.
Stay back, attacker.
You guys are only guarding. You're not focused.
Right. Who are you attacking?
I'm going to move to here. Guard. And how is Mr. Wonderful armed?
He's not armed at all.
I am going to say, Mr. Wonderful, I presume, and try to grab him. How will you defend
no.
yourself?
All right. He's gonna go ahead and try to dodge.
Right?
I'm gonna go ahead and give him.
I have a whopping 4.
He has a whopping 4.
Are you going to
And he is
hide behind Miss Osborne? Or duck back
Protect me! He cowers.
Die by Miss Osborne? Or do you
Yes.
duck back in the office? All right. Miss Osborne, it's your turn to dodge. 3 to 4.
All right. Let me find where her stats were again. I was looking straight at them, and I already lost them.
Mr. Wonderful, class all the way. I take
They
it
knew
this-
what they were doing when they took the job.
Take it as an ironic nickname.
She rolls a 6.
Well, she just dodges. Okay, so I grab at them and miss. I'm done.
Okay. So you are no longer focused.
Gonna
Dante.
mess with the order of things, assuming that all of our turns out and around the same time, right? Not
Yes.
like so. Shit. Hold on, I gotta make that body speed athletics, and hit all the right keys. Okay. Because I want to sally up right here next to this security guard. But when the lady in black goes to run off in this direction, I want to place a conveniently missed shot at her with my unloading my last barrel on the gun.
I'm guessing that's speed and deceit.
Yes, I would let you roll speed and deceit to see if you can put up a convincing performance on this. Also, I think you may have run through your shotgun's ammunition.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
It's 2-shot. I'm assuming it was a holdout shotgun, so.
Yep, looks pretty convincing. No one else is quite paying enough attention, and their rotes are not enough to contest. Alright. So the guy next to you is like, stack up with me, reload that thing.
On it! I'm sorry. On it!
Zamek.
I'm just waiting here, waiting for the show to start.
Alright, you can take a focus turn. Go ahead and give yourself blue.
And I guess while I'm here, I asked the guy, like, how often this kind of thing happen?
I've only seen it happen once, like 3 months ago. Had to get a whole bunch of new people.
Here you go.
Took weeks for them to clean it out, too.
Must be a real drag.
Oh, it's a fun show. Just don't get in his way.
No, I mean the cleanup.
Oh, nah. And you are having what's ultimately a nice conversation, but I'm going to ask you to roll your disguise again versus this poor guy because he is focused now and has nothing better to do. He did not roll very well to see through your disguise.
Okay,
But
so
don't massively fail.
so it's deceit, mind, and what else?
Just mind and deceit right now.
It's an extra
Mind
D8
is
because we're wearing the right uniform.
Yeah, DA
ah,
because you're
that's
wearing the
what it
right
is.
uniform.
Gotcha. That's what I was missing. Okay, cool. And there you go, 2 successes.
All right, he does not question you at all. Yeah, we should hang out at lunch sometime. All
Absolutely.
right.
Have you heard of the Dante the Magnificent show?
Oh, no, who's that?
It's
Then we'll
amazing,
go
man.
ahead
The
and
world's it's like world's greatest magician, man.
Nobody knows because that's not his name.
all right, so I believe that is all of the heroes. Time for bad guys. Let's go ahead and start with the most exciting action, Mr. Wonderful. He's not guarding at the moment. He is going to go ahead and start trying to run away. I'm going to go ahead and roll him. He is running this way, and as he runs, he pulls out a whistle and blows it.
Stop! I can't allow you to continue your campaign of poison and crime.
And of course, as he blows the whistle, this guy will burn his focus to open this door. I will reveal it. Zamek, inside it is dark, but you see a large, slouching figure hiding in the darkness. And you can see it is eating something that drips, and he tosses it aside, whole bone. It has one large, slightly glowing eye, shot orange. And it stands up.
Okay, just a reminder, you have focus and up. So remember.
Well, would you like to pop
Okay.
focus right now?
Okay, so is this thing supernatural in nature?
This is not a normal thing.
Okay, then I am going to use my first power, and I am going. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm assuming it's going to go beast mode and charge out of the shed.
You have not seen it act yet. Would you like to see what it does?
Well, assuming it's going to go beast mode and charge out of the shed, and I'm assuming security guard is probably going to run off to the side somewhere while
Yeah.
it's doing its thing. I am going to use my first power and gain control of it.
Interesting. So you're trying to do a fast ritual and challenge of faith?
Yes.
All right, let's see it happen. I believe you will need to get 5 successes for that.
I don't even know if I have that many dice. Hold on a second.
That's the problem, I think, right now.
Right. So the first thing to do is to check to see how many dice you
No, I don't have
have.
enough.
Mind, will, and academics.
Mind.
Power, mind, will, academics.
No, it's only 3.
Do you have any build gifts that would let you roll more than once, like reed casting or?
You don't have any academics?
I do have academics.
It's power, mind, will, academics. You should have all 4 of these. It should be more than 3.
But he says I need 5.
No, you. Oh, right. I see
You
what
need
you're saying.
5 successes. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
would need
can
to
only
roll
roll
5 4s or better. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else that makes magic more powerful?
you have
Nah.
personality.
Oh, yes, I'm stubborn.
Yeah, so you would have to
Right.
roll a
But
success on
This is
every
still
die.
a gamble, but you may still attempt it.
Now, you don't have to tap personality. People keep wanting to tap personality before they roll. You don't have to do that. You could just roll, see if you get 4 successes, and then decide to tap your personality.
How many academics dice do you have?
Just 1.
So you actually do need to tap the personality, otherwise you have no chance of
Yeah.
getting 5 dice. You have to get successes on every
Right,
die you
so-
roll.
So as Rafferty said,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and roll first and see if you come up with anything.
Right. Normally rituals take like an hour, but you can rush them and try to do them.
Right. Oh, damn it. I don't know. Fuck it. Why not?
If you
Sure.
pull it
Why
off,
not?
this is amazing.
Yes, this is true. So why not?
And if you don't, nobody will know.
That's right. So you said body. No, what did you say it was? Academics, mind, will.
Power, your power die, your
Now,
shaman thing.
Gotcha. Now, question, Griff. Since I'm here as a result of me doing the ritual that's supposed to contain my favor with my ancestral
Yes,
beings.
your opinion has gone back up to D8.
Well, 12.
It only goes up to 8 when you perform those opinion rituals,
Oh, no,
right, Rafferty?
my apologies. 8. You're right. I don't know why I keep saying
Yeah.
12.
It goes
You're
up
right.
by one size. Getting it to D12 is. And yes,
No,
that is your power. You are a petitioned power caster, so you need power from somewhere. So that's the power.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. I don't know
So
why
you
I
can
keep
build
saying.
it up. That's an important thing I didn't quite realize. I'll note that.
Yeah, petitioned power can get greater. Personal power is always.
Yeah, personal power always goes back down to T6, even if it goes up. Fortunately for me, now that I've gone to 0, it'll come back up later.
Yeah, but it's predictable. Whereas petitioned power, you have to.
You have to give in to the demands and concessions of other beings.
Now,
You can combine them.
My gift die is what is that?
That's your power die.
Okay,
That's
you
what we
said
were just
gift
talking
die.
about. That's what we're. No, I
What's
think
all
he's.
gift?
Oh yeah, that's D12.
D12.
But again, you might want to roll those 4, see if you even come close, and if you don't come close, you don't want to spend that.
There you go.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
You're not making it.
Yeah, you
No,
only have
so
2
forget it.
successes. So, and your power die, which I believe is your first die, didn't decrease. But you can keep trying until this works.
Right. So you hold up your symbol of faith here. I imagine some sort of shamanistic trinket, and just sort of wave it in its direction, and ultimately to no effect.
Gotcha.
You're
Once again, my spirits of my ancestors have brought me all the way up here just to let me down.
they're willing to let you down in oh so many ways.
The fact that you're in spitting distance of this cracks me up.
Yeah, you're you're that one guy in the Mummy who's going through all of his holy symbols.
Yeah. Exactly.
That was your focus to do that. You can try again when our.
And this thing just sort of walks past you, grumbling, and you can see it is dragging behind it a thick metal beam.
Oh boy.
And of course, it is barely robed. It looks like someone attempted to stretch one of those boiler outfits over it unsuccessfully.
Now, can I attempt this thing one more time? Is that what
When your turn comes, yeah, you can keep trying
Okay.
as much as you want until you run out of power.
Yeah, because it's still the bad guys thing. Only 2 people have acted so far. 3.
Right,
3
I'm
have
trying to
acted.
go through them one by one here so I don't get super confused.
No, I understand.
But, I will have Jennifer go next. Jennifer is directly adjacent to you, and
Sure are.
she is going to do something. I'm going to go ahead and take a look what that something was. She is going to roll this, and this. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And she is going to go ahead and choose. As you stand there, she doesn't necessarily make any move towards you, but suddenly the door flings itself at you, the one directly beside you, and attempts to slam its heavy form into your side dangerously, as if someone on the other side was ramming it into you. That will be. You will need to choose how you respond to this.
A dodge.
All right, go ahead and give me a dodge. Uh-oh, that didn't roll right because there's an extra plus in there.
Well, that's still a 5, 5, 3, 4.
Uh,
So
yep, that
you
did
still
actually
hit.
roll right, even though it said it Yeah, because
The total's wrong, but it did roll correctly. All of those are less than 6.
There are 2 6s. Yeah, so that still hits you for 3.
Ow! Oh, more wizard crap.
Don't let the door hit you
Okay.
where the Lord split you.
Okay, my armor soaks 2 of that, and crap, I'm gonna have to tap panic soak because I sold back my other soak.
If only you kept it around.
All right, so I'm panicked.
All right. And she is going to go ahead, and with her other action, she is just going to go ahead and guard. She'll look at you and go, "You should surrender to me now before I leave you to less graceful forces."
What am I dealing with here? Who are these people?
That's none of your concern, but you will tell us everything when we're done with you. This guy is gonna step out. He has a gun. He's looking around and he's actually a little bit confused. However, he sees his boss over there, so he's gonna go ahead and run over to him. And he will try to protect his boss. Alright, and that leaves the guy next to you, Dante. He is going to attempt to sprint across the room. He will make it up to here. And then go ahead and guard again, because he has not gotten around that corner yet. He knows who his adversary is. Now it's back to good guys, I believe. Everyone else is
Dante,
gone.
are you support? Can you actually rally people?
I'm not going to. What's the problem?
I'm gonna wait.
Bail.
Well, no, I'm not gonna bail. It's just I think these guys think I've sold that I'm one of them. So if they capture you, I think I'm your way out of here.
Also true. Okay. Well, the door behind me slammed me in the butt, so I'm gonna duck into that room.
Oh, I was mute there. I'm going to go ahead and reveal it to you so that you can move into it.
One time I'm ever gonna say this. Please be full of children. Damn it.
It looks like there's some sort of large pump in this room, and a
Got-
stairwell descending down, and a
got to-
lot of dirt all over the place.
Got to clear my head. I knew it! They're pumping evil out of the ground. Oh, I have 2 successes. I'll go down the stairs.
Oh, okay. It appears to lead into some sort of dug-out basement, barely supported by wooden beams. The pipes go down here as well and go off into the dark distance with only a few lamps spread throughout
They're
to provide
pumping
any
evil
light.
from another dimension. I hate you.